with Miami hockey head coach Chris Bergeron as the Redhawks get ready to play Western Michigan this Friday and this Sunday. Coach, I'm going to go ahead and start with the first question. Obviously, Western is coming off a big series sweep, Duluth, about 2 weeks ago. So how do you approach the Broncos going into this week?
No different than we've approached any other weekend games. Yeah, they're a good team. There's no doubt about that. We're 20 minutes away from having a good sweep ourselves, so we feel like the good hockey is in us and we're capable. I think Western got off to a slow start this year. Getting back to what I said to start with is, as far as the type of team they are, they got off to a slow start in the pod. They had some goaltending issues, but they're a good group. I mean, they come at you hard. Their forwards are good. I think they've got lots of depth there. There was some turnover on their back end. I mean, they lost players at the two positions for sure. But our approach isn't going to change. They're strong. I think their three top forwards are seniors or juniors and seniors. They're led by older guys. We had some success in Kalamazoo to start the second half of the year, which we want to play off of, but we also know that that's long gone. Their last 4 home games have been 4-0 against St. Cloud and against Duluth. So it's not just a Duluth sweep, it's a St. Cloud sweep before that. They're really good. They're really good, and right now it looks like they're playing well. So our approach isn't going to change. We'll try to be the best version of ourselves and hopefully give ourselves a chance here.
Coach, it was a built-in bye this past week, but it came at a very good time for your guys. A lot of injuries trying to deal with it and get some of those guys ready. Not to tip your hand a whole lot going into the weekend, but how is the health of your team?
It's better, Waz, but not as good as I was hoping. We're still 5 forwards out. Graham and Savage did return, but today we only had 11 forwards dressed for practice. So concerning is not the word because we're used to it at this point. This time of year, everybody's banged up. Unfortunately for us, we just don't have the depth at forward, and we got exposed for it by getting a bunch of guys hurt up there. So we'll see how this week plays out. I don't know if that necessarily means we'll only have 11 healthy forwards going into the weekend, but that's what we have right now. So the week off 100% helped, but it didn't get us to where I was hoping it would get us to, which is a full complement of 15 forwards, which we're not close to that.
In that same vein, having that week off in between, you are trying, I guess, at this point to keep the guys motivated at this time of the year. I mean, it's a kind of year, or this year in and of itself has been tough. Now you have an off week coming in to just 2 games and then another off week. How do you keep everybody motivated and on the same page, ready to go in game mode?
Yeah. It's not easy, Wads. I mean, and that's not being critical of the boys at all. What we've tried to do is continue to remind them that the number of opportunities for the 2020/2021 group, the number of opportunities we have to be together is pretty limited right now. We've only got 3 games guaranteed. Let's enjoy each other in terms of preparation. Enjoy each other's company, enjoy each other's competition, and let's take pride in how we prepare. And there's lots more practice than there is games over the next 4 weeks, as you said. We still feel like there's room for growth in terms of our preparation and our consistency and so on, our attention to detail, our habits. So last week we tried to have a couple specialty days, one being a skill day, one being a kind of a skating, power skating type day, and then we had a special teams day. So we're trying to keep it fresh by doing different things, but it's not easy. No, other people are dealing with it too. That's just all there is to it. We knock on wood, we've been fine getting to this point. We only had the one weekend postponed, and we've already made that up. So we knew the end of the schedule was going to look like this, and we kind of made it through to this point fairly routinely and stayed on schedule. So we're talking to the older guys, making sure we get their input and giving them ample time off. So when we do come together, there's that hunger to get it back out there and prepare. So that's what we're trying to do. And to this point, it's been better than fine, but it's not easy for sure.
One final thing, North Dakota clinched the regular season championship over the weekend. I guess your thoughts on North Dakota clinching in what is a unique season, but were they the best team? They were voted number one in the preseason, so you think the best team won?
I do, Wads, but I say that, first of all, congratulations to them. I say the best team won with 100% all due respect to the St. Clouds and the Duluths and the Omahas. And I mean, Denver's still yet is going to be heard from, in my opinion. I think Western Michigan could be heard from, and Colorado College has we've scratched up 1 point out of 6 against them. So North Dakota just is so deep. It's we think that they could be a 500 team in the American Hockey League with the number of draft picks they have and the depth that they have at all 3 positions. But I believe the best team won. And you look at their record, it says they did. But there's a bunch of really good teams in this league, and I mean no disrespect to them, because obviously we've struggled against everybody. But what we saw in the pod with North Dakota was special. Apparently, a bunch of those kids came back this year with a focus of a national championship, which obviously starts with regular season, and they were able to accomplish, I would think, goal number 1. But I do think the best team won.